not done with this game yet. So, and last time we left off, we got done with the arena like 12. We did the trapper stuff with that trapper dog. So now I'm here trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. Still, alright. Hopefully tomorrow, I'm able to. I need to sit down and how to set up these two bots for my Discord. Once I do that, I think that might help out a lot. And hopefully, I have the Carl bot, and I also have this other bot, Gag PDDB bot. I need to sit down and figure out how to use them properly. Once I figure that out, I think I'll be a lot better. I am still uploading more of my Twitch VODs to YouTube, so that's helping me out. I got a few more people who were kind enough to follow me on there, so that's nice. Well, that, oh god, someone messed with this, I'm sure. There we go. Alright. Two siblings live in a structure made of obsidian. This looks like ancient Egypt stuff. And the floating islands look like friggin', with that Angel Island from friggin', Knuckles, Angel Island. You playfully call it Obsidian Rock. Hey, wait, that's the name of the place that it's his brother work. Chen-Win. Floating stairs led up to two entrances, one on each side of the rock. On the west wing were quarters of the sister. She woke late in the day. She watched the sunset. Her domain was the night. She often could not fall asleep. On the east end was the quarter of the brother. He woke early in the day and watched the sunrise. His domain was the day. He worked hard, taking care of matters relating to the outside world. In the afternoon hours, they played games together and took walks in the grounds. They collected puppies, trading cards, and did battle with them with all the sort of mystical creatures they would display proudly in the bottom rooms of the rock. Man, that sounds like something from like a plot of Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Alright, we got some Yu-Gi-Oh going on right there. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright, time about playing puppy trading card games. Trading cards. They battle with them. That sounds exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh! That sounds like the plot from the ancient Egypt storyline from Yu-Gi-Oh! They collected books that told stories with illustrated panels. The sister especially loved her collection and displayed them in shelves in the high floors of the sitting rock. The sunny and carefree days never seemed to end. But one day, the sister, being the older puppy, got news from the outside world. The sunny, carefree reality of the siblings lived in the City Rock was part of the entire reality that dogs on the island possess. The sunny, carefree reality the siblings lived in the City Rock was part of the entire reality that dogs on the island possess. She was to leave her home, her reality, but relocate based on her performance in the arenas. So the brother remained in City Rock until he too reached a certain age. It's weird learning about my brother's life leading up to final arena. It's a time period that feels frozen in the past, but now extravagate with my return to Shiba Island. Now it's excavated with my return to Shiba Island. Perhaps I should have tried to get in touch with him more, but at the time, ambitions and selves had me blinded. I wonder if the reason he also pushed himself in the art brackets was so he could stand as an equal to me. He had been living in the flat near KH Station. The address wasn't explicitly written in a journal, but he mentioned frequenting a certain food stall that was downstairs. The food stall is no longer seemed to exist from initial search, but Quaile came to my rescue. Quaile was able to pinpoint the building by cross-referencing maps and websites from a decade past. The unit number was mentioned in the journal 1824. It's a typical building The first 2 digits should be the floor number. So, wouldn't it be funny if he's just living there all this time? We only had bothered to get his address before we wouldn't have had need to go through all this trouble. Well, he clearly knows you have no idea where he used to live. Might you have done this to really rub it in? Quayle smirks. Her tone takes on a joking but mocking tone. By now, I know she's just teasing me, so I just roll with her punches. Yeah, if I didn't already regret not coming, then keep in touch with him better. I surely would have regretted. Right now, after this obvious reminder. Let's head there tomorrow. Yeah, sure. I've got to head out now because I'm gonna meet with Max after his work for dinner. I'll be back home as well. See you tomorrow. The next day. I entered a residential building. There's no security desk like Max's building. Quayle and I take the elevator up. Say, Q, would now be a good time to tell me why you're helping me so much? Nope. Jeez. Such a tough one to crack. I'll try again another time. I mean, toss me a bone here. When we were childhood friends, and I forgot that because I moved away, you're gonna reveal our past to me among with a confession of love? Hell no. Have you been reading too much manga? I was collecting when I was a puppy. I mean, recently there's been a type of game that's been popular in Canada. There's been this type of game in Canada. Kind of like a novel, but also like a manga, but also like a video game. I know what you're talking about. But weren't they popular on the island already before you left? Yeah, I played them before. I guess I was just into manga. Better late than never, I guess. Anyways, back on topic. Give me a hint of something like you did specifically work at the ARI arena. I don't know. ARI. Nope. Oh, come on. The other dings. Soon we arrived at the floor. No more guesses for now. Get out or we'll be sent back to the first floor. She nudges me with the top of her head. Okay. Want to know sooner or later, I'll tell you. Okay. Cry mimics my tone. I groan and make her face. We follow the hall to the number 1824. Here goes. I try to open the door. It's locked. Okay, Commander, what are you going to do this time? Just going to use the feather. Just casually abusing my power, you know. I wonder if your brother would disapprove. I'm not sure, actually. But Mr. Jones, at least, what I felt like after skimming, it seems like my brother wasn't really interested in the power of rankings after all. In the end, he was playing the game to escape the game. He always disliked troublesome situation, so he wrote that he thought that the power wasn't worth the drama, jealousy, and all that jazz. Seemed like he realized that way before you did. What an enlightened dog. I think my pride really prevented me from realizing those things earlier. In the end, I was also playing the AR arenas to escape the arenas, but the point that I realized it was almost too late. I've long known that getting a high rank would be a hassle, and the re-challenges are a clear reminder of that hassle. I think I would have enjoyed the tangible benefits of the hassle it would cause me. God. Blinding white apartments. I love these blinding white apartments. The apartment is like the office space where we found the last clue from my brother. No furniture, nothing. Another empty flat. The last thing my brother led us to, what's been devoid of furniture apart from the desk that held a journal clue itself. In this flat, a short hallway ends in what should be the living room. You check what might have been the kitchen. Apart from pre-furnished stovetop and fridge, it's empty. Checking in these two appliances yield no results either. Up next is the master bedroom, also empty. In a smaller room, there is a box sitting in the center of the room, very deliberately placed. I approach it, squat down in front of it. I grip the lid tightly with both paws and it comes clean off with a firm lift. No combination lock or anything, eh? Yeah, nothing like having to find a torn sheet of paper on a dog's corpse, but getting a nasty surprise. It only contains half of the combination. Then you have to actually use something in your inventory combined with another object in the environment just to get the other half of the puzzle combination. That seemed oddly specific. That sounds like fucking Resident Evil Silent Hill right there. I played too many video games. Alright, let's see what we have here. Also, it could be a heavy rain as well. Circle item is nestled on a soft material in the box. Eight orbs glow brightly, the ninth one dim. Around the ninth orb, 9 smaller orb glows. Rank 99. Like my pennant, perhaps is unique on the entire island. I leapt to my feet, unconsciously slack-jawed at the possible meaning crashed over me. Does this mean? Coraline covers her mouth with a paw, her eyes wide. The dog without his pendant could only be dead. He's dead? I'm sorry. I need a minute. I walk to the corner of the room, kicking the ground. My claws scuff on the floor, but I don't care. Gah! From the corner of my eye, I see Coraline retreating to the other corner of the room, giving me space. I see her pull her wrist phone hologram, but I can't even bring myself to wonder what is it for. Calm down, deep breaths, just relax. Alright, let's see. Deep breaths and breathing. Calm down, just keep breathing. Just relax. Just gotta keep on breathing. And breathing. The dog without their pendant. It's fine to be without temporary, like 10 minutes. All known this since puppyhood. It's common sense. Like the purpose of R&R was pretty told we would never be separate from one's pendant. I wrote it on the whole time. I wore it the whole time I was on Canada. Two Wind left this here for a reason. Wait. I haven't even picked it up. What if it's not even real? I suddenly dashed to the box and snatched the pendant out of it. At the touch of my paws, the pendant started glowing and humming. What is this? A hologram? Hologram is being projected from the ninth orb, originally the only dim orb. It's now lit with a teal color, remnants of my wrist phone hologram. I said, with this, you can find me wherever I am. I hope you haven't made this journey all alone. It's going to be a little tricky. Tricky though, see ya. What? Oh my dog. Oh, he could be alive even though dependent isn't on him. Could it be pre-recorded? Doesn't mean he's alive. But this means we're not at dead end yet. And your brother seems to have hack dependent. Quite like Peter's cursor over at the hologram. It's like it combines some wrist phone technology. Try touching it. Okay. However, my paw over the screen trying to tap on the other side to return to the main screen, but unlike my wrist phone, it doesn't seem to register. I tried some other gestures, but then I remember something. I tried touching the orb with the hologram it's projecting from. Alright, I'm pro at wrist phone first time creations now. Good job. I don't think it was very helpful. The main menu is blank. Do you mind if I take a look at it? Sure, of course. I might need to tinker with it a little bit. Like, I probably have to take it apart. If there's anything hidden in it, there's only one way to get into it. Alright, I'm sure Truman wouldn't mind. Truman, if he was around to mine. Don't say that. He left you this, after all. He intends for you to find this, to tell you something. It's not a dead end. I don't know what to think. It just come to one of my most certain and despairing conclusions in my life, only to have hope given to me again. Without Quilet's help, I wouldn't have been able to make it here, nor proceed further. Let out a shaky breath. Thank you, Quilet. I bound up to her and embrace her. Her fur is soft and smooth to the touch. I lean into her and she wraps around foreleg around me. Hey, it's alright. She rocks me and hums, rests her head on mine. Sauntering in her warmth, I feel so quiet and comforting, like a shield from anything that could harm me. If you weren't here on this island, I would have sworn you were just like. If you weren't here on the island, I would have sworn you were just like her. Just like who? I could feel the humming when she speaks to embrace. It's nice. The other Labrador family that took me in when I went to Canada. It was so kind to me. And I just left without saying proper goodbye. Like I gave them a week or two's notice that I might be gone for a while. But on the day I really decided I didn't tell them. I think I sent a text to the daughter. Her name is Quilly. You remind me of her. How come? You're kind to me, too. Like her. You can look like her. That's because we're both Labradors. No, it's just that. I will go out of the embrace, and I need to see her facial expression. As expected, she's smirking. You Labradors all look alike now. I made a face at her. Well, you look different enough. I don't think you're her in disguise. I struck my chin exactly in deep in thought. Then I pounced on her, grabbing her fur and ruffling it. Are you clearly under the skin? I'm going to have to pull off your disguise. Ow, that hurts. Quilliam mocks whimper and rolls onto the floor, onto her back. I debate pouncing on her while she's weak on the ground, but decide against it. I mean, why would I even do that? Oh no, instincts are hard to shake sometimes. That's it. Serves you right. I do, however, reach out a paw to her, pull her back up to her feet. Come on, let's go. If there's anything in my brother's dearest pendant. Once again, I got this weird Bible-looking picture right here. The arenas. I wonder why Sid is doing. Now she's gone to the capital. I think it would have been nice to join her there. I am younger after all, so it's fine for me to progress through time a bit slower than her. I feel the pressure of doing well just as much as she is. A troublesome pressure. We have a rare opportunity to move around as we please, although we were still puppies. All thanks to our rankings. But I tire of this. So toilsome. I wonder if I just declined the arena, what would happen? It said she met grown dogs in early arena before forcing into the arena as though they had rebelled against preserving them as puppies. That might happen to me. The ARE would keep an ever closer eye on me. If it were caught not particularly not in our arenas, it would be more troublesome. So maybe another way then. I'll join Sid in Capital first and figure something out. Anything. I wonder what she would be like when she gets the feather of reality. She seems so subtle to its real purpose. That's precisely why I feel like our arenas would work in her favor. Maybe somehow I can make sure she doesn't lose herself if she gets the feather. Later that evening, I'm back at Max's apartment on call with Quile. Quile has Chubin's pendant files open on her wrist phone. She complained that she was able to make a wireless connection to the pendant with her wrist phone, and from there access the chip that that my brother has slotted into it. Quile shows me screen displaying a map. See this? Gesturing with her product, Quile draws my attention to a faint, small light on the map. We gotta go there. Quile, you're amazing. Nah.
Bro, these fuckers.
Nah. You would have known how to do this if you lived on the island these past years. If I used the feather, I couldn't do it without waiting another couple of years. I'm glad you're on my team. Heh, I'm glad too. But don't thank me just yet. I'm trying to figure out where the map actually shows. You see, there's no street labels or geographical markers. Right now, I'm thinking of running another image match first, but it's gonna take a while. Sure thing, I can wait for as long as it takes. Can you zoom in and out? Not that I can tell. Yeah, images files have hundreds of application clues, but there's only one that actually has a dot marker thing. 1 second, I'll send those files to you. Maybe you'll recognize something. She wiped a couple of times on the interface, and I got the notification from my wrist phone. I leaned back and pulled up the hologram interface to download the files. Feels like it's going to be a long night. Later that night, I pore over the map image, trying to recognize any familiar places. If I were from my years at Taipan, I might have been able to recognize something by sight. As the maps are in colored, I can't tell what might be a park or river or what made process much easier. However, there are some odd places I lived in. Possibly my brother had lived throughout the process. Of course, I tried visiting all the places I remember, but I feel that this clue was left behind so I could practically pinpoint something. Could it be Obsidian Rock? Though hadn't that place been demolished ages ago? I took out a journal and tried to find any clues or more references to locations and look up on the Wolfle maps. So Google Maps, Wolfle Maps. Nothing seems to match. Other than the place where he lived, where he found his pendant, most places he mentioned in the journal are just food places or manga retail, rentals, video game arcades he frequent and such. None of which seems to match up with the image files. Several hours later. There doesn't seem to be anything to find that matches. Let's see. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, doesn't seem to be anything I can find that matches. Any luck on your end? Still running the image matches. There's an algorithm that I made some time ago, but since the images aren't colored, that deprives me of an important feature I had in my original algorithm, which I spent some time tweaking. I am using the map files of the entire island variable to public domain, so it's quite a large undertaking. Do you think there are any geographical region I could target first, other than the capital? It would shorten the time compared to doing an equally weighted blanket search. Well, the plains come to mind. I also lived with him together briefly in the city of High Sands. Sadly, I don't remember the exact address of the place, but I do remember the general section of each city they were in. Send them to me, and I'll try prioritizing those areas. Sure. So how come you don't remember those addresses? Might have been convenience. Hey, don't blame me. I know. It's just hard. It gets hard when you never live somewhere for more than a couple of years. I'm proud and frustrated. Truth is, I feel like I should remember them, but my muscle memory just disappears. Convenient indeed. She puts on a song, and we were chatting. While the program comes, I tell her about the time in the city of High Sands I reoccurred during my mid-tier arenas. Hey Fan Hong was one of the dogs I encountered during that time. I relocated there first for some years. Then my brother relocated as well, and then we shared a house. Not as grand as Obsidian Rock, but it had been cozy. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Alright, that's it. Well, 5 people. That's nice. Although around that time, I started becoming more and more absorbed by the arenas. I would spend hours each day in my quarters, only leaving to eat. Sometime after that, I relocated to the capital as my ranking rose dramatically. My brother would stay in the house for some time, some more arenas before he also came to capital. We didn't live together at that time. All right, let's see what we got. There was several matches. Great, send them to me. On it. We took some time to check out the matches. There are some false pauses, but in the end, one candidate remains that matches dependent image on with the red dot. It's somewhere near the border of the plain and high sands. Somewhere I never lived before, that's for sure. Somewhere I don't recall being before at all. But there might be some significance. Quayle and I make plans to go there next morning. I sent a quick message to Max asking him to join us after work if he can. His time off isn't flexible, but it'd be nice if you can be part of this journey, whether we succeed or not. I like him to think that he has a part in all of this. I'd like to thank him for staying by my side during this whole process. One sleep later. So this is an actual place? I thought this was like something in the past or some mythology thing. Well, this is real? We're here. A replicant of Obsidian Rock looms over us, tall and imposing over Doesn't look warm to the eyes, but it's not supposed to. Wow, this is a really ugly slab of rock. You really lived in this? Really lived in this thing? Yes. It wasn't located here, but it did look like this. You get used to it, I tell you. Sure, sure. So, how do we get in? We fly. Seriously? Is this some feather magic stuff, or is ethically harmless enough for you to do? Nah, I'm kidding. We ain't going to fly. You actually believed it? No, I didn't. Quietly makes a face. I knew I got her. You believed it. You believed it. Oh, dog, you're so annoying. You believed it. You believed it. Quietly just annoys me, but I'm shameless. Doing one final prance around her. See, my brother and I used to be just annoying as this, even worse to each other. It must be because we're somewhat what remains of him. I'm relapsing and acting like this again. It must be because we're somewhere that reminds me of him. I'm relapsing and acting like this again. Sure, Jan. Who's Jan? Oh, never mind. Go on, Jan. Almost there. Allow me to demonstrate. Push back one hedge in the center of the ground right before the structure. I push back one of the hedges in the center of the ground and right before the structure. The little tile sets in the ground. I hold my penny to it and with bated breath. Okay, that didn't work. Do you know where your brother? You think you want to be your brother's pendant, Sid? The feather bear missing something that's obvious? Good point. Though I'm offended. I got Chu Win's pendant, which had been keeping in my other pocket. I hold it to the towel, and as quickly as particularly it worked. A low but audible click, and then a sound of machinery running. Damn. Before our eyes, parts of the ground starts floating up. Big blocks of obsidian. Come on. Find a block low enough and step up to it. From there, I leap from block to block, going higher and higher. The wind in my ears, texture on my paws, I have not felt in so long. Felt like I had been brought back to the past. Steps are easier for me now as an adult. I'll look up at the door in no time. I slide open when prompting the way it was designed to. I entered. Once so familiar, now I have no idea what to expect. You made it! The voice comes from above. Seems like it's on a speaker. Chu Win? I have no idea if he can hear me, but he seems to be able to see me. Wait, hold on. The door that blocks this room from the rest of the house slides open. Let's meet in the middle. From my memory, in the middle was a room that could be reached from the corridor that joins the two of our rooms. I bound forward, quietly, trailing right behind me. The middle, with every step I am closer. Will the truth be here? Reality that I believe to be true? As I approach, the door slides open. Without hesitation, I charge in. Hey. Yeah, there he is. He's alive. He's not dead. I thought he was dead, but he's alive. Hey. In the midst of the room, large amount of computers surrounded by hologram screens, sits my brother. He doesn't seem to have changed much. Similar to me, a little stockier, like a mirrored image. Ah, you're alive. Yes. I know you found my pendant. Hopefully my brother hasn't gone mad, or I don't have to fight him, or Quailing ends up being some type of spy and has to kill him, and then we have to choose between my brother or her. Something like that. I knew you found my pendant. Totally alive without it. I can see that now. So was the Arna told us a total scam, eh? I'm surprised you hadn't figured it out already. It was so easy. Hey, why does everyone come for me like this? Jeez, why does everyone come for me like this? Quailing, quietly, you and Max. Anyways, why didn't you come with me? You could leave this island if you wanted. I predicted you proposed something like that, but before that, I need to tell you some things. I'm glad that Chu Wen is alive. It's been a very rocky journey to find him. I've faced off against enemies that I've never thought I would up against, and I would have never imagined I had to live to compete in our arena. And yet, when I thought I reached the light at the end of the tunnel, it turned out it was just headlights of a train. Only realized at the last second as it ran me over. Chu Wen told me he no longer wishes he had any contact with me. He had observed my behavior after my return to the island and concluded that I wasn't mentally strong enough. I had no idea what his standards of being mentally strong is supposed to be, because I didn't know what am I supposed to live up to. In the end, whatever I outcome was enough for Chu, and I don't understand why, but it was enough. I wasn't enough. It was enough. I was enough. Why did I even come back to the island? I tried my best, but in the end, it was all for nothing. Why? Why did I suffer so much at the paws of this island, this whole system? I never asked for this. I just take it all. My ranking, the feather, everything. Just give me. I just want to live without all this. Is that too much to ask? Am I not a canine being? Do I even have dignity? If I am other dogs, if other dogs is wielded with the power, prize they want for themselves. I made the wrong choice. I should have never fell for the temptation of the feather. Shiba Inu since the beginning of time had been falling for this. I had us fooled from our birth to our graves. Had me fooled. Should have come back. The entire trip was just a repeat of everything that caused me to leave in the first place. I'm leaving. The dam already they're going down before I leave. Hey, who are you? Can't enter here. Feather, send her away. I wave my paw at her and she fades away, like pixels being erased. Oh, wow, the feather can do that? In a scary way, it looked like how eliminate dogs were disintegrated in arenas. The guard out in the hall, I stormed the hallway. Feather tell me where Shula is. Of course, she would be on the highest floor of this cursed building. A moment of pain and suffering, and the entire building is. The floor is vibrating. Dogs are in the vicinity. A squad of Shiba Inus round the corner and charging straight for me. Sitting on a flank of my body, ready to dart in the opposite direction. No, Sid, you must not be deterred. Raise myself to a full height and face them head on. Feather, send them away. The dogs at the very front stop, frozen, and start dissolving particles, just like the first guard. I bark as loud as I can at them, my voice reverting through my body through the hall. I am Sid, the feather bearer. In a spur of the moment, I reach out and grab my pendant. My palm poised on its clasp before my conscious mind had fully processed the situation. What matters is that the guards have stopped. One of them reaching out to the pawn to stop the others. They're talking amongst themselves, and I bark once more at them, impatient for a response. Do you hear that? I'm here to find a Shiba Inu, Shula. One of the guards come forward, not speaking. Once it has closed half the distance between us, it pauses and bends down slightly in a half bow. Okay, I suppose they want to do this peacefully. Once it had raised its head back from the bow, I meet its eyes and tilt my head questioningly. Still, without speaking, it gestures to the end of the hall, then it beckons to me. What do you mean? The guard repeats the motion, pointing first to itself, then to the end of the hallway, and then to me again. You want me to follow? Waverly, I move towards it, on guard from any sudden movements from the group of guards. As I near them, the guard group members all lower their heads neatly in sync, as if choreographed. Am I getting some sort of VID, very important dog treatment here? Vid. The group then turns away from me, so he starts trotting towards the end of the hallway. The dog that first approached me, the leader, I suppose, gestured again for me to follow. We passed through the halls and big open areas just to connect to each other, one after another. Once we reached the wing that the feather had showed me, we started heading up to a tower-like structure. The dogs we passed on the way perhaps seemed my entourage also half bowed to me. Either it's guards or I wonder if they're interested that I am the feather bearer. After all, I am the top dog that whole system that painstakingly created and maintained for centuries. This is what I'm going to dismantle right in front of Shula's eyes. I can't wait to see the look on her face. Our guard fleet enters a wider elevator. The materials of the surface is so black that I would have thought it was pitch darkness, if not for the fact I could see the other dogs perfectly. No, now used to it, I followed them inside, at hesitation when the leader beckons to me. The door closes behind me with no audible motion from the guards. They so smoothly, I almost didn't notice them. It rises in motion. The only hint is the inertia I feel in my stomach. The door slides open again. I blink to adjust to a light. The door slides open again. I blink to adjust to the light. The guard dog points out and nods at me. I can go ahead. He nods once more. I step out, and as soon as my full body is out, the elevator door closes so quickly I almost didn't see it. Just like that, I am alone in a hallway that's quite ordinary looking. Nothing especially wide. I guess I was expecting something grand with such a high standing member of the fucking hell. In what explicit direction I head forward, it seems like the only way to go. At the end of the hall, there's a plain-looking set of wooden doors around eye-level square of frosted glass that wouldn't in the wood to prevent me from seeing through. Hello again, Sid. Shula's voice reached me before I could see her. I've been here before. I was there when she kidnapped me for the arena recharge. But of course, this time I wasn't in a state to look around. The office is filled top to bottom with books, not just any type of books, print books. It's very odd yet uninspiring sight. Shula is sitting at the desk, seemingly surrounded by piles of books. She is looking at me with such a lack of countenance. I don't know. I could have had an old friend coming by to I could have been an old friend coming by to ask her to join me for lunch. Welcome, have a seat. I glared definitely at her as I questioned why she's treating me as a threat. Do you know why I'm here, Shula? I think I have an idea, yes. I raise my voice. Well then, aren't you afraid? Her glance drifts off the page and in the book in front of me before lazily looking at me again. Not particularly so, unfortunately. That's a pity. You will be. I'm going to destroy the arena, and you are going down with it. You regret today you let a dog like me get the power of the feather you brought upon the end of yourself. I'm practically begging for some reaction from her at this point. And what are you going to do after we, the arena, are gone? You and the feather are forever bound. I'll do what I want. The arena gave it to me. You gave it to me when you gave up your chance to take it away. Shula nods absentmindedly as if that's more a response to her own thoughts than a reaction to what I said. So it has come to this. Finally, the arena has chosen the wrong feather bearer. Yes, you get it now. You made a wrong choice when you pissed off the feather bearer. Yes, this means that Arna truly has failed. As long as you admit that. Anything else you'd like to say before I destroy you all? There's no point. I may lead the Arna, but I am just a normal dog. We cannot deny or resist the reality that the feather can impose. Very stoic last words. Goodbye, Shula. Feather, let it be as if the island had never existed. World was blistering around me, tore and ripping as if by an invisible tornado. Wait. If the island doesn't exist, I wouldn't have the feather. No, wait, don't complain. Don't completely revert to Arno. Let me keep the feather. That's a good point. Arno has done nothing but wrong us. Some days later. Island year unknown. Yana is gone. Gone. Shibuans now have a new way of life. Their instincts return, they sniff and sprint and bite like our ancestors. That we have returned to the old ways of life would have been more accurate description. This is not what I intended. This will not do. I can't accept this result, right? Indeed, there must be something I could do to absolve this situation. Structure and civilization must be brought back to us Shiba Inus. This is the only way, I am the only Shiba Inu remaining now with the memories from our past. Indeed, construct a society so Shiba Inus can live dignity, not this primal mess. Should I try to bring the RNI back? No, that would. They were not enough. They had their hearts in the right place, but the structure was flawed. This is why we had to get rid of them. A new system must be reformed, right? At least the mighty supposed as a feather bearer, and only surviving in the enlightened period. I know it might have done more good than I. No, stop this. Arno is gone. Your wish, and the feather had made sure that reality that cannot come into existence again. You thought to go around and around. We needed some action. A new system should be the situation with us at its head. Shibuans must be act according to the rules, must interact according to the rules on making a proxy for that. This time let us lay down the law. Anyway, henceforth, Sid, the Shiba Grand, ruler of Shiba Island. We are Shibuans, but for the good of Shibuans below us, we take on this responsibility. This is our reality. The end. Alright. Characters and backgrounds by Billy Hudson. Composer Jeffrey Clements. Editor Tina Ryu. Proofreader Rue. Designer and writer Quilly. Software developer Quilly. Twister. Tina Ryu. Moose. Smitten Pie. Xabros. Additional credits, music, Louis Brim, indie music, Upslash, Tom, Dams making games, Game Space, Thomas Miller, Video, Tap. Oh, okay. Oh, that was really short. Alright. So I still have 12 more. Let's go to present. You made peace with Challenger. You made your choices. Not so much for Max, however, model is being fine-tuned. Quickly you may sleep well in green grass plains. Sit trip, you stay true to yourself and explore worlds beyond. The truth about Quaile. We now forgot the truth about Quaile. My everything, you and Quaile spent the rest of your lives together. Still got a lot to unlock. Okay. Alright, so now it's gone quick. What the heck should I do now? That was like less than an hour. I don't know. I should just start up another game. Maybe. Secret. Those are okay. Those are stuff I haven't unlocked. This is probably like for all the achievements, I'm guessing. I got almost all this. Extras? I thought extra. Galleries. So I looks like I've been through every spot except for one. I think that has to do with the trapper person. Boy. It's kind of short. Let's see, what other games do I have that I can play real quickly? Well, yeah, well, I guess I can start up Assassin's Creed Origin and all that. So let me, yeah. So I guess this would be a very early stream done. Then tomorrow, Monday, Assassin's Creed Origins, and all that. So yeah, just stick with something real simple. Raid. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Yeah, the short stream is okay. I'm not gonna be too mad about that. That's it. I'm just gonna take care of that and then just go. All right, goodbye everyone. Thank you so much. I know that was a very short stream. Tomorrow I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins, maybe Call of Duty. Hopefully, I really want to get back into Borderlands, but I have not seen my friend in a while and I haven't seen him on Discord, so me and him would playing through together. Alright, goodbye everyone. Thank you so much. Keep on supporting me. Alright. Very short stream. Let's see. There you go. Bye everyone. Thanks.